Oh, it's real. He's back. And I'm trying to figure out why my bot didn't go live. I think it's because I forgot to launch Streamer Bot. So we're going to see if we can manually send that. Do not, no update. Oh, how does that work? How does that work? You know what? It's okay. You're in Missouri. I saw that, Tater. Those are some cool photos. You know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and post in the Zoran is live channel. Manually. It's awkward, Earbo. No, it's never awkward. It's always exactly as it's meant to be. Welcome to the stream, everybody. We're playing some video games tonight. And we're just gonna do a little bit of some upkeep. Gonna get these things started here. Can I copy the text of the last message? And then we're just gonna edit manually. Who needs a bot? Who needs a bot? It has been a while. It has been a while. I'll get you guys all caught up to speed on what's been going on in the Zoranverse. There's been a lot. No sports season, so there's nothing to watch but me, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now playing Vintage Story. You guys are going to get to watch me attempt to install Vintage Story on Linux. That's going to be a whole fun thing. There we go. My basement did flood. Yeah. You got a haircut. Tater, I got a haircut. Look at that. I cut it myself. That's what I'm talking about. It's short hair life. Yeah, the basement flooded. That was like a while ago. That was like last summer, I think. And then we still streamed a bit after that because this studio's new since the flood. We rebuilt the Wizard Tent. Wizard Tent 2.0, 3.0, 2.0, 2.0. And since then, McMonkeytron, welcome. Since then, I took over a job managing a bar in my hometown. Been doing that, been grinding, putting all the little details, coming up with cocktails, all that fun stuff. But we've reached this point in the bar management universe where now the bar just kind of runs itself and I don't have to work that often, which is kind of great. And now I'm like, ooh, I got like 3 days off every week. So we're making that bread and we got the time to do crime. One of my monitors is a battery-powered monitor. It's at 11% because I forgot to plug it in. But you know what? We're gonna see if it'll work. So friends, tonight we're gonna check out Vintage Story. Nike. It has been a while. Oh yeah, the rest of us are gonna be inside in that beautiful air conditioning set to 71. It's way too hot and muggy out there. We can't be having any of that. So friends, tonight we're going to be checking out a game called Vintage Story. I am back. Dusty Balls, Neelanth. Gosh, it's good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Not Maple Story, Vintage Story. That's okay, Tater. We're back. So you'll be seeing us again, don't worry. Vintage Story. So for those of you who have not heard of Vintage Story, let's take a peek at it. You know, MapleStory at one point in time was really fun. They've since lost their way, but that's a whole separate thing. We'll discuss that at some point in time. Today we're talking about Vintage Story. What got me back, so this is a game that I've been kind of playing in, you know, alpha, early access for a few years now. I don't even remember when Vintage Story originally came out. It's been a while. Greensig only plays old school, like OG MapleStory. That's like good stuff, though. That's like good stuff. I remember playing MapleStory in like 2011 in our dad's basement. Flammy Z. That was good. 2016 was when Vintage Story initially like went into like early. So Vintage Story, for those of you who don't know, was originally a Minecraft mod. Dusty Balls. Thank you for the Prime. Flammy Z, also thank you for the sub. 40 months. That's like so many years. And we gotta have a little water. We gotta have a little water for old time's sake. We're about to get into it. I'm gonna tell you guys all about Vintage Story. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna show you this modded server that I'm putting together. I believe I've found. Ooh, let's get a little stretch in. Oh, we gotta stay nice and limber. Gotta stay loosey-goosey. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Oh my goodness. The wizard, the dragon. My goodness, what? I don't even remember what was the dragon. The dragon, was it like? Was it dragon score? I haven't fed the dragon anything. How much has the dragon been fed? 200,000 wizard coins. Geez, I'm actually gonna have to do that Bob Ross painting thing that I promised you guys 100 million years ago. We'll do it, I promise. We're getting derailed though, which is common in the Zoran verse. You guys have been here before. Neilant's still holding on to his dragon feast. That's okay. The points don't expire. They'll be there. They'll be ready to feast when something epic happens. So let's talk about Vintage Story. Originally released September 27th, 2016. Vintage Story started out as a mod for Minecraft. It was a like hardcore kind of survival style mod. Game Chops, why are you only playing one song at a time? We gotta find a new playlist. Hang on. There we go. Throw some Harris Heller on there for you guys. So it started out as a mod for Minecraft, and it was like supposed to be like a more hardcore survival experience, less arcadey. You know, you gotta put the flint on the ground and chip away the axe head and all this stuff. It's very fun. It's very cool. At a certain point, the mod outgrew the Minecraft engine, and they spun it off into their own game. Start out empty-handed in the Stone Age and learn to survive by foraging, hunting, crafting, and fighting. Live through the 4 seasons and advance further by smelting copper ore for more powerful tools. Sounds a lot like Minecraft. It's a bit different. It's a bit more, it's kind of like, it's like if you're playing Feed the Beast, but like even more complicated and like disgusting than that, almost. Super cool. So Vintage Story has been in the news quite a bit lately, because of Hytale. Hytale is something that many of you may have heard about. It was the game that was being developed by the devs who created the Hypixel server, right? They were spinning off their own kind of separate Minecraft project. And then that got sold to Riot Games. And then Riot Games has been, you know, putting their corporate thumb on the scale, so to speak. And they ran that project into the ground. from what I have read and followed on the Hytale project, they had it in a working state. They had it ready for like an alpha. Something. Riot Games decided that they wanted a new engine, so they ported it to a different engine, and then they ported it to a third engine, and so like it's just been in development hell for like years. According to the original guy who was running, I know. Riot was supposed to be the new Blizzard. Apparently, it feature creep. The project ballooned. The story that you've heard a million times before. So they recently, like a week ago, they announced that like project's canceled, project's over. They're not making Hytale anymore, which is an absolute tragedy. There's been a little bit of a development since then, but Vintage Story, one of the lead devs for Vintage Story made a post saying like, hey, all the Hytale community and the developers, you are welcome in our community. And they even offered to hire some of the developers to start a separate project game mode in the Vintage Story engine that was possibly going to be what Hytale was going to be. So like right now there's like 3 different game modes in Vintage Story, and they're like, we'll hire you guys to make a 4th one if you want. And they got a bunch of apps from a bunch of the devs. A whole bunch of the Hytale community has been checking out and discovering Vintage Story now, which is super cool. Nike's got a 2-minute delay because Starlink. Hey, are you at least somewhere pretty, like out in the wilderness, out in the nature, staring at the rolling plains or the lush green forests of the mountains? So then, since then, the original like CEO of like Hypixel Studio or whatever there's been some discourse on Twitter about him possibly buying the IP back and then trying to get the game into like a minimum releasable state like super quickly. At this point, it's all kind of up in the air. This is one of those things that just takes a while. So for now, the project is just like in this weird limbo where nobody's really sure what happens with it. And then that led me to Vintage Story, and I was like, you know what? I've been, and Ilyich and some of my and Neelanth can attest to this. I've been trying to put together another hardcore survival server, and I've kind of gone through, all of the Valheim Enshrouded. I've been looking at Aloft and all these new survival games, and like nothing really was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, it's not enough. I need more. I need more. And so then I've been led back to Vintage Story. So let's take a peek at what we've got going on here. This is Vintage Story. And we're just gonna leave this without audio for a second, and we're just gonna kind of check out a little video of what's going on here. It's very Minecraft adjacent. Everything is just way more complicated. You have to, your crops take nutrients. You have to rotate your plots. You have to smelt the ore and actually take clay and form it into pots. Then you have to seal the pot. It's like in my opinion, it's like if Minecraft merged with that channel. What is it? Is it Primitive Survival? No, what's that guy called? There's the guy from New Zealand on YouTube that like is out in the jungle like researching technology. I'm sure some of you guys have seen this. Primitive Technology, maybe? I don't remember what his name is. But I think it's like Primitive Technology or whatever. So it's basically like if that was Minecraft. And there's kind of like this alternate, you're not really quite human, and you can pick classes. And so the base for the game is ripe, you know what I mean? Ooh, we got Jeff Bezos is coming. We haven't had a Jeff Bezos in so long. It's been months. It's been months since we've Jeff Bezos'd. He's coming in a minute. We're gonna keep talking about Vintage Story in the meantime. So, the base was there. They're on version 1.2. They're about to put out 1.21. They got all these cool features, boats and stuff now, and like all this stuff, right? And I was like, I could wait, but there's a bunch of really great mods for this game. And so I kind of went down the rabbit hole and I slapped together all the mods that I thought looked like would really round out this Vintage Story experience. And I installed some quality of life mods because there's just a couple mechanics that are really annoying. And I'm not trying to... Oh, we got Zoran's words of positivity. Even when you experience... Okay, I got some positivity for you guys. Although we're gonna wait until after the ad break because Jeff Bezos hungers. He's gonna hunger in a second. I'm positive of it. I'm feeling it. I feel his aura. It's bearing down on me, and I don't want anyone to go to ad breaks during our words of positivity. So give me a second. I'm feeling him. He's there. I know he's coming. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Hang on. Did we go to ads? Can anyone tell me if we actually went to ads? I can't tell if we went to ads because I may not properly have... Oh, my streamer bot might be broken for the stream. That's okay. It's been a long time since I've actually, like, No, you know what? Streamer bot can't be broken. Streamer bot can't be broken because the dragon command still works. There he is! Oh, okay. Except for you guys didn't really hear him very well. Jeff Bezos is still hungering, don't you guys worry. Okay. So we got 3 minutes. We're gonna let Jeff Bezos get out of his way, do his things. What's going on here? Ads are now. Okay, perfect. Is it supposed to be the HyperX Quadcast speakers? Is that where Jeff Bezos is supposed to come out? I don't remember. Ugh, how do I test an alert? Oh, hang on. Here's what we're gonna do. Can I, like, just test this action? Oh! Neelant!
Nilant just subscribed with Prime. We back.
We back, baby! That's what I'm talking about. Here, wait, test it. Test it, just do it. Oh, I can't do it. It won't let me do it. Oh well, we'll just have to wait for next time. We'll see if Jeff Bezos fixes himself. Alerts work. Okay, well there we go. That's all we need, I guess. There might be a little growing pains. So, funny story, I actually ripped apart the stream setup because we threw a techno party in the basement at the bar that I work at for one of the bartenders' birthdays. And I was the DJ, and I built my own equipment because I didn't actually have like a DJ setup. Guess what? I now have a DJ setup, which means that we can do house music DJ stream, which is awesome. I have never been able to do that. I've never actually had a set of turntables that I could use. So I have that now. But I ripped all this apart because I needed a bunch of adapters and stuff for that. And then they were all sitting in a box. So this morning I was like, it's been a while. How do I put this back together? I'm surprised that we got it as good as we did. We got about 40 seconds left on ads, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about Vintage Story. And I am going to pull up... Is AnyDesk what we were using? Or was it Ramina? What was I using? What was I using to connect to the server? I think it was AnyDesk. I think AnyDesk is what we were using. All right. Jeff's gone. Jeff's gone. He doesn't like that. I guess we're just not gonna actually... I think that's it, but it doesn't like it. Maybe we were using Ramina. Get out of here. Get out of here. Maybe we were using Ramina. Let's test it out. I remember connecting to the Windows Remote Desktop Protocol was a little sketchy because, so long story short, we're still using the ROG Ally for the stream computer, but I installed SteamOS on it, and wow, it's so much better. It's literally become the perfect device. I can play any game on it. I was playing Dune Awakening and at 70 FPS. I was like, man, it is nice. There has been a little bit of a learning curve. There's been a little bit of a learning curve. Oh no. Do it. Oh, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. That's okay. Okay. That's fine. It does not. Ramina doesn't want to connect either. That's fine. We don't need it. Yeah. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. It's fine. Get out of here. I said quit. Oh no. I understand. No is on the left. Yes is on the right. So, vintage story. So I'm running a server. Currently, the server is not open to new players, although local homies, if any of you guys want to help me test it. See, we're not opening it up to the public yet, but it will be opened up to the public eventually. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time, where we just threw 30 mods onto this server, and then it's like, all right, let's fucking go. And then 2 days later, I'm changing stuff, and that didn't work. It didn't work. You can't do that. You can't do that live. You got to make sure everything works first. So I installed a bunch of mods. We added a ton of classes to the game. We added a bunch more beginning survival, the ability to make snare traps. I added a quality of life mod, because normally when you're making tools, there's this voxel grid, and you have to sit and click each voxel individually to cut out your axe head and your knife and all of that stuff. And it's cool at first. It gets a little tiring after a while. So I have a mod where you can just press and hold, and it auto goes through the voxels for you. It doesn't really give you an advantage. It's just it's to save you from getting carpal tunnel, basically. What else are we running? There's some wizard, there's some magic mods, there's a bunch of story mods that add all these dungeons and extra land generation, and just everything in the kitchen sink, everything you could want. The ability to pick up chests and move them without having to empty them, just all kinds of cool stuff. Windmills and technology, and you can build machines and all. Just it's nuts. It's nuts, but it takes us forever and a half to get there. Now, what we're doing right now is I am, you know what? There's probably my IP address on that. I probably shouldn't have that up on the screen, should I? So what we're doing right now is I am attempting to install, oh wait, 7.0? That's wrong. I'm attempting to install Microsoft.NET 7 on Linux, which Microsoft doesn't support anymore. So I have to I'm jumping through some hoops, attempting to download from this builds.net.microsoft. Oh, it's doing it. Yes. Okay. So I'm following the instructions on this page. This isn't giving my actual IP address, is it? It's fine. You know what? Whatever. Hackers, bring it on. Why Linux? Because that's what SteamOS runs on. So I replaced, you remember that the ROG, my mobile handheld PC, it was running Windows, and Windows is just, it's this bloated, gross mess. And so SteamOS just runs Linux, basically, and then it has this translation layer. Vintage Story is not on Steam, however. So, okay, so there we go. Now, Okay, we are in Hackerman protocol right now. Open one of the files corresponding to your shell. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I am not a Linux man. I'm not a man of, I like the idea of Linux, and I have, struggled to set up some things on Linux before. Oh my god, okay. Add the following to... Oh my god, why is this is the one thing that's holding Linux back from mass adoption, is the fact that I have to, like, add some lines to, to this. Oh my goodness, dude. This is the reason why... This is the reason why it hasn't been adopted yet. Oh, wait. Where's paste? Oh my god. Cut buffer is empty. Oh, is it Control K and then Control U? Oh god, gross. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Oh, wait. That's not right, is it? Can I right-click and do it? I can. Look at that. So much better. Paste. Okay. Okay. So I figured I would let you guys struggle with me to get through this. It's not... So for anyone who has a Steam Deck, it's not that scary to get Vintage Story running. It doesn't have native controller support, but you can do it through SteamOS. I'm using mouse and keyboard for now. Okay, log out and log in, or restart your PC to check if it worked. Can I save this to, like, a bookmark? Yes. Where are my bookmarks in this? There we go. Sweet. Okay. And save it. How do I save? How do I save in Nano? Do I just exit? Save modified buffer, yes. File name to write. Home deck bash profile. All right, I think we did. I think this worked. So let's restart. We're gonna restart SteamOS. And this is why I love doing dual streams, by the way. The goofy audio routing aside, the ability for me to do this and just reboot and install things and still be live is... Oh, it's just fantastic, you guys. It's très magnifique. You know, I will say, when SteamOS gets just a little... It needs like 10% more polish, and then I will install it on my main computer, and I'll be going... we'll be doing no Windows anymore. I'm over Windows. I'm over it. Almost everything can run without Windows now. Almost. Some of the anti-cheat doesn't quite work yet. And I think... So here we are. Here's SteamOS. Just as if this were a Steam Deck, except for it's not a Steam Deck. And this is something you can do now. It works on handhelds. It works on desktop PCs, but I think you need to have an AMD graphics card. NVIDIA still has some weirdness with SteamOS. We're gonna switch to desktop mode. Still has just a little bit of weirdness, but they're working on it. And what I will say is that... Oh, dude, are you gonna recover my tabs? Yeah, sure. Whatever. That's fine. Here we go. Okay. Let's open the console back up again. And we're gonna do... If the output is home, your username.net, it worked. Home deck? I think that's my username, right? I don't know. Sure. It worked. Installing OpenAL. Include the library. So this section may be skipped. Okay. OpenGL is the 3D library. I think that I already have OpenGL. I mean, I have to, right? Because this is on SteamOS. So I can probably... You can use the following command to check if parts of the Mesa or NVIDIA packages are installed. sudo apt list. You know, I will say though, god damn, I am thankful for Mr. Dwayne Seipel for making me learn how to use Linux when I was in high school, because it's like, it's way easier having done it, even though I don't really remember how any of it works. Oh, I don't remember what my password is. Okay, hang on. Is it 4 zeros, maybe? Was that it? Was that what I set it to? It's not what it was. Oh, command not found. Command not found? I don't know what that means. Okay, well. So I don't think I actually have to do this in order to install it now. Now, if I have all the prerequisites installed, I think I should be able to just like download it in downloads. Vintage Story 1.20.12 for Linux. And I should be able to just double click and run this, I think. If not, I'm going to be a little disappointed. It should be that easy. Okay. Okay, do I have to extract this first? Yeah, I bet I do. Install.sh, that's got to be it. Okay. Let's extract here. Oh, you're just going to dump this? Oh, no. Thank God. I put it into a folder. Run, server, mod maker, install, yeah, execute. Home deck downloads Vintage Story is no longer accessible. Whoa, wait, what happened? Where did you go? I don't know if that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's go back to that, how to install. I guess we'll follow the instructions. Okay. Most desktop environments. Okay, we can extract it. Perfect. Double click on the run.sh or the Vintage Story files, or open a terminal in that directory. /vintage story. And I shouldn't need any mod support because this should just... There we go. Hey, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Okay. So then basically all I have to do now, like I'm not going to do it right now, but all I have to do is add that as a non-Steam game, and you can just run any game that's native Linux, or even if it's not, right from your Steam Big Picture mode. There we go. All right. And welcome to Vintage Story, everybody. Let's turn the music off. And let's turn the Vintage Story music up a little bit. I think... Oh, God, it's so loud. Oh, my God, it's so loud. That hurt. That hurt my ears. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, hang on. Let's... Nope. Why are you so loud? Why are you so loud, Vintage Story? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, let's turn the music back on for a second. Okay. I'm trying to figure out... Okay, we're going to just try it at like 80%. And we'll dial it in from there, because the game sounds might like blast everybody's ears out if that happens. Rip, I guess. Okay. There we go. Okay. Vintage story. Oh, okay, we got to add Wizard Tent server. So give me a second. I'm going to... Can I remember my Dyn DNS? What? Unable to connect. Okay. Hang on. I guess we'll just connect locally. Unless, like, the server powered itself down or something. No, it's here. It's here. Okay, we're missing 36 mods. So this is what's super cool about this. I have all the mods just installed, and then they just bloop and just dump right in there. So we are using Culinary Artillery, which adds more cooking options. Millwright, which adds like the ability to make cooler, larger windmills, which is really awesome. We're running a mod called Pipe Leaf, which lets you smoke various herbs in little clay pipes that you make and get effects from them. Primitive Survival adds all sorts of like indigenous little traps and snares and extra tools for like the Stone Age. Spyglass gives you a spyglass that you can see into the distance. I have Translocator Engineering, which is going to... At some point in like the mid game, you find these like teleporters that take gears, and Translocator Engineering is going to let us break and disassemble them and then reassemble them and link them together to make like teleporters, which I feel like is really, really good for like a big, trying to run a big giant, you know, network of villages or something. This is just a GUI mod. Animal Cages lets you cage any size animal with larger cages. Ape Lanterns is just like better lanterns, more cooler, different patterns for lanterns. We have better fire pits, which is another quality of life mod. In this game, when you cook things, you have to cook them to a certain temperature, and your different fuels will burn at different temperatures. But for some reason in vanilla, in between each piece of food, the temperature of the entire fire like resets, and then it sits and climbs. It's really weird. And so better fire pits lets you just dump, and then so basically what you have to do is you have to like feed one item at a time into the fire, and it's like really time consuming and kind of dumb. So better fire pits lets you just drop a stack on there and it just cooks all of them. Better Ruins adds all sorts of story content, because that is kind of the one thing that this game is missing. I think there's like 2 chapters of story content right now. This adds like 8 or 9 different rune types, all with like storyline bosses and all kinds of cool stuff on here. Clip Fix is a mod that we may end up uninstalling. It's something that just fixes your hair from like clipping through your armor. This is just a library, config library. Expanded Foods adds so many more foods to the game. All sorts of different food options, cool things to cook. Food Shelves lets you store like pies and stuff and cakes on shelves. From Golden Combs expands the honey and meat operation. Heal Other lets you use bandages on other players, even if you're not a healer class, because there's like 20 classes in this game at this point. You can be like, you know, a blacksmith, you can be a carpenter, you can be blah, 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 like a million different things. And most of the classes have benefits and negatives. Like if you're a carpenter, you can make certain kinds of wood and certain kinds of like walls and wallpaper and stuff, but then you gather slower and all these different things. What else do we have? Player List adds the ability to see who's online on your server. Rustbound Magic lets anybody use a weird type of Rustbound magic and adds some kind of like weird spooky monsters to the game. Even if you're not a Rust mage. Smithing Plus gives all sorts of extra smithing things. Tabletop games is actually really cool. You can play like chess and checkers, and you can create your own tabletop games and then carve the pieces out of like the voxel engine, and then you can sit and play a game of chess against somebody on the server, which is awesome. We have Toolsmith. Toolsmith does this neat thing. So in Vintage Story normally, when you're using tools like stone axes and stuff, they break really, really quickly. And you have to make the axe head, and then you have to put a handle on it. And when it breaks, the whole thing breaks. But that's kind of not how stone tools work in real life. If you actually made like a stone axe and then you used it, pretty much the handle's going to break first, and then you're going to have this stone axe head with slightly less durability. So that's what Toolsmith does. It gives you the ability to reuse your axe heads. It just kind of makes the beginning of the game slightly less annoying. Trait Acquirer adds like an XP system. Vinconomy allows players to run their own shops, and so you can put items in there for trade. There's another mod that lets you mint your own currency, which I haven't added yet. There's that, and then there's also like a Distant Horizons kind of mod for this that I'm not sure if it's gonna break progression. So we're gonna like see about that one. Player Corpse actually lets you drop a corpse to keep all your items. And then Working Classes adds a whole ton of extra classes to the game. And then the rest of these are all just like compatibility mods to make like Rustbound Magic work with the X Skills mod. So, I am maybe about 5 minutes into this playthrough. I logged in just to test everything out. We are playing the Commoner class, which is to say, no bonuses, no benefits, and no negatives. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh, why am I dying? That's pretty loud, actually, isn't it? Okay. Let's turn the music off here. I'm dying because I was standing on top of this fire pit. Okay, the first thing we need to do is we need... Excuse me. We need to boost... Oh, shoot. How do we... We need to boost... We need to boost the power of this all the way up to max. So I'm going to look up... I don't actually know what the hotkeys are. SteamOS, open, menu, hotkey, Control 1 or Control 2? No, that's not what it is at all. Oh, wait, that's literally keeping my process open? Okay. Can I go back into Steam? Does this work? My God, it's so loud. Okay, I just need to, I wonder if there's another way to adjust power settings SteamOS. Oh God, what did I do? Well, big picture mode we don't like. Big picture mode is struggle bus right now. Let's actually just go into the settings. System settings. There we go. Sound, display, and monitor. Nope, that's great. Wi-Fi. Power management. There it is. Advanced power settings. You're too boomer to do this? Well, luckily for you, you don't have to do this on Windows. On Windows, you just download it and run it like normal. This is only Linux stuff. I mean, King knows. Oh no, I'm taking damage. What am I taking damage from? Oh god, what is this? Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, it's a demon. Oh, it's a demon. Run away, run away, run away. Dive! Oh my god. I'm going to die. How did he find me even? Oh no! Wait! I think... Hang on. No! No! Oh my goodness. Ugh. Here I am, trying to, like, make it so that I can actually play the game at a proper frame rate. Okay. We need to head this way and then around the lake to find my corpse. Okay, luckily we're not that far away. Maybe he'll have vanished. The real problem is that it's nighttime now because we just left the game running. This game does have seasons. Each month, it's a 12-month calendar. Each month is 20 days long. Each day is 45 minutes. So this is another thing. I think for the first year, it's just going to be me on the server, and then at year 2, we'll probably accept more players, because if you do not get your start in spring, you will not survive the winter, because there's, like, no food in the winter time, and winter is going to be like 3 or 4 real days long in this. So there's going to be like 3 or 4 real full days on the server where you're just going to have to, like, survive and not freeze to death. And we may have to turn the gamma up. Okay, here's my body. I think I can find a torch. Oh wait, can we make a torch? Hang on. Can I just make a torch real quick? Gonna make a torch real quick. Put some dry grass. Yes, torch. Excellent. Okay, let's go back out to our campfire that was in the middle of the lake. Right over here. Because I am running out of food, and carrying something in my offhand is going to make me get hungry faster. Where's my campfire? Is this it? Oh, there's my campfire. Okay. Are we out of fuel? We are, but I have the charred cattails, which I can eat. There we go. At least we're not going to starve to death. So what I have done so far in this playthrough... the only thing I've done is gathered some basic materials and crafted hand baskets. So these baskets, you'll notice how when I take one away, I'm losing 3 inventory spaces. You start out with, like, no actual inventory except for your hotbar, and then you need to craft, I think it's 10 cattails into a U-shape, gives you the basket. Shoot, we need, you know what we need? We need logs. I need to cut a tree down so I can get firewood, because it's gonna get cold, and the fire is also gonna keep wolves away, and hopefully spook demons. And then maybe you guys will be able to actually see what I'm doing, rather than just staring at a dark screen with a UI. We may need to adjust the gamma slightly. Okay, so we got a few logs. Yeah, oh yeah, they're out there. The wolves are out there. They're letting me know, hey. Okay, so in order to craft firewood, we drop a log and the axe onto the crafting grid and craft it into firewood. And then we are going to shift right-click to refuel this. And then we are going to use our fire starter, which you create using 2 sticks and a piece of dry grass, to ignite our fire. And there we go. And then I can actually... How do I... Can I light this? I don't remember how to actually light this. Oh. Here, we're just gonna rub some sticks together to try to light my torch so I can maybe go do something in the middle of the night. There we go. Okay. Oh no! Pick up the torch. Okay. Drag the torch into your offhand. Beautiful. And now we've got a knife and a torch. So what I've made so far is I've made bandages, and you make those using cattails and horsetails, and I have harvested some cattail roots for food. And that's really all that I've gotten done so far. Oh no, my torch went out. Oh, because I was underwater. That's not very good. Well, we can still kind of see what's going on over there. No, it's too deep. Okay, we're gonna have to... Torch on the ground. Rub some sticks together. Okay. Torch is alive again. Pick up the burning torch. Torch in my left hand. Knife in my right hand. Don't go in the water. So you actually need the knife in order to harvest the roots, because the roots will not harvest if you just clip them. Oh, we're still kind of on an island here, aren't we? There we go. Oh, no! Oh, it's dark again. Okay. Let's just harvest some of these real quick, and let's go back to our campfire. I really should have had a building built at this point in time. So in Vintage Story, you spend a whole lot of time running around like a caveman. And actually, what's really interesting about Vintage Story is you have to discover metal before you can have, like, wood construction. Because you need a metal saw in order to make wood logs, which makes total sense. So this whole game is like Minecraft refactored to be, like, an actual hardcore survival game. And I think it'll be probably a good idea for me to play the first year out solo and to get some infrastructure and some buildings and stuff built that we can actually... I don't remember how to, like... There's a way to light this torch from a fire, and I don't remember what it is. I don't remember how that works. So now I have cattail roots, and what I'm going to do, I'm not going to plant them. We're going to open our fire up. You can see we have 7 logs. Currently, our fire is burning at 700 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead and drop my cattail roots on here, and you can see the food begins to heat up, and cattails cook at 150 degrees. So this is how they kind of gate copper and bronze and steel, is like steel has a melting point of 1050, and wood only burns at 700 degrees. So you can't melt, you can only melt copper, and then you have to make tin bronze before you can make steel. And you need to make, you need to get charcoal, proper charcoal, that you need to, like, bury in a pit kiln. So we're going to go through and do all of that. But first we need enough food so that I don't die. Because as you can see, even just, like, harvesting those few... Right now, I'm living on cattail roots, which is, like, not an excellent food source. It's actually a pretty piss-poor food source. Let's go into... I want VSync. Vertical sync, baby. And let's set this to, like, medium graphics, because that might just make it run a little better. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah, dude, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, ho, 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 she's smooth now. So eventually, yeah. So our next goals, now that we have food, so I've already made some basic tools here. I have a knife, I have a spear, I have an axe. But the way that we do this, like if I were to make another one, let's say I were to make like a knife head or something right now, right? You hold shift and then you right click to place your piece of flint on the ground. I can make arrowheads, axe head, hoe, knife blade, shovel head, spear, and hook. So here, we actually need a shovel head. So then what happens is you see there's this like voxel grid right here, right? And in the normal base game, you then have to like click individually on these voxels to kind of like chip them off and make it into the proper shape. The same thing happens with blacksmithing, where like it gives you the shape of your ingot, and then it gives you like the shape of the item you're trying to make, and you have to sit and like hammer the bricks into place, which is really, really neat. But the better crafting mod, you literally all you have to do is just click on it, and you see how it's like auto napping for me. I feel like in the long run, this is going to make the game a lot more tolerable to play. So now we've got a shovel head. So we can use this shovel head in combination with either stick or bone. So once I can manage to kill something, we'll actually get bone. And then it's like stronger. And then you can also build like cordage, and you can wrap it to give it like more durability and stuff. Okay, this has gone out. Our fire has gone out. I do like this little island that we're on because it keeps us like relatively safe. I think we're just gonna wait out the night for a minute. We're gonna wait out the night. We're gonna listen to some music in the meantime. Just chill for a second, you know, look up at the stars, appreciate our tiny place in the universe. Right here, right now. But yeah, the potential for this game is just unlimited. Like, there's so many deep systems in here. The crafting, the building, the cooking. You can brew alcohol. Like, I've been really wanting to play Valheim lately, but I'm like, I don't want to do the thing where I play Valheim again. And it's like, because I think they're on chapter 4 or 5 of like, there's still a whole nother zone they're gonna release, right? And I want to play Valheim again, but I want to play it like when it's done, like in a year or whenever, a year and a half or whenever that's actually going to be like finished. And Vintage Story isn't finished either. This is a fresh start. Yep. So this is brand new. And we're going to start, so right here I have red clay, which is going to be really useful to us. But the next thing I need to do is I need to make rammed earth. So you need to like combine a bunch of earth blocks and you pack them down into like indigenous bricks that you can use to make like a starter house. And then we're going to get some containers, and then we're going to try to make some clay pots so we can store food. I do also need to make some more spearheads and possibly go hunting. Actually, you know what? Let's make a few spears. I have 3 more pieces of flint left. Let's make some spears because you can throw them. And we're gonna want to have a few of those. So let's do spearhead. But yeah, I think especially now that like the Hightail community has kind of like joined in Vintage Story world, I think this game's gonna start kind of popping off. Can we stack them? We cannot. We literally have to just have these chilling. Okay, sweet. Now I got a spear. So our next thing that we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make a base. Let's take a look at our map. This map is super duper ginormous. We are right here. I think I marked there's some wild carrots growing, which we are going to use to get carrot seeds. Eventually we're going to start farming. But I want to find a kind of lush, so you can see the different types of terrain on here. Here's a nice flat spot that's way up high. I am gonna mark this. I'm gonna mark this as clay because I need it. Okay, we're gonna mark that as clay. Oh, when you die, you lose experience. Let me show you. So this isn't in the base game either. It's not the handbook. Oh, I forgot what button it is. There we go, it's O. O gives you skills. So we've got survival, collecting, and processing skills. So this isn't in the base game. In the base game, your progression is literally just based on your knowledge and what your class is. There's not really any experience in the base game, but I wanted this to be a little more RPG-like. So I added wizard magic, which there is a novel way of unlocking magic. There's two of them. You can either be a rust mage as your class, or, and that's like proper magic, or anybody can use black magic, but you have to... This game has this sort of Cthulhu horror creatures from beyond the veil kind of a thing, and there's these temporal storms that affect time, and these crazy creatures spawn, and in a temporal storm there's a certain thing that you can do that like kind of opens your third eye and allows you to use weird magic, and then it also makes you go crazy. That's what this gear is. If you are exposed to temporal anomalies, you slowly start to go mad, and so you want to try to avoid that. But I added this skills mod because I feel like this gives some kind of reward. It's almost like RuneScape style, right? Like you level up by surviving, collecting, processing, doing metalwork, pottery, cooking, mining, animal husbandry, and then you can pour these into talents that kind of give you, you know, when milking an animal, you have a chance of 5%, an additional 1% for every day the animals were not milked to get cheese instead of milk. So this lets you just like skip a crafting step when you're creating something. Just kind of neat little things, neat little, you know, optional, and everything in all the mod stuff is pretty much optional. Okay, so we're starting to come back alive. You can see that we have, I am going to, we're gonna break our little campfire here. We're gonna pick up the rest of those cattail roots. They are eaten, and let's set out to find a nice flat spot to build a base. I'm kind of liking this little hilltop right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to shore, and we're gonna kind of circle back around. And let's dive back into the sounds of the game. Actually, can I actually like turn the sounds up in game? Oh yeah. Very often. Yeah, I want music very often. Okay. We're going to throw this torch in our inventory so we don't have... Here's my little character, Zoran the Commoner over here. I am a commoner. So this is... The commoner class has no bonuses and no negatives. The rest of the classes in this game sort of do this thing where it's like... you can be a miner and you get a bunch of bonuses to mining speed and you can craft novel tools. I'm not sure if that music is going to be too loud. It's fine. It's not louder than our background music. But then you get like negatives. Like you'll get like if you're a miner, you might get negative. So like other types of gathering or crafting, you might get like negative bonuses too, where you're not actually as good at it. We're gonna go like 70%. Might be better. So I just wanted to start out as a commoner just to kind of see, you know, how the game was without playing a rust mage or a blackguard or whatever. But you're really kind of supposed to, you're supposed to have a bunch of different specialists, like kind of to build a community up. Oh, God, there's a wolf. Okay. Wolves are dangerous. Like, the wolf will absolutely 100% kill me. Which is, whoa, why we stay out in the water. Okay, so water is, oh, dude, he's coming for me. They usually don't swim. They usually do not. They'll, like, run away if you go in the water. At the beginning of the game, it's very useful to stick near bodies of water because this is basically how you're going to escape. This is how you're going to escape if an animal like this chases you. Okay, this is our flat zone. I kind of like this. This is kind of nice. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, we need to gather some... We need some dirt. We need some sand. Yeah, that music's still super loud. It is for me anyways. Just give it like 40%. Should be good. So let's gather some... Okay, this is forest floor. I think you can still make forest floor into, like, the dirt blocks. We're just going to gather a bunch of this stuff. And we're going to build a tiny beginner shelter. Just something to... I want somewhere to store my stuff. We need to build a pit kiln out, preferably in the water, so that we don't burn the entire forest down. And you know, I think I need another cup of coffee, is what I need. There we go. So when you break a tree, you do break the entire tree down all at once, down to where you cut it. The taller the tree, the longer it takes. And then you get to pick up logs, which is really nice. I think in the most recent update, they added, added additional features to, like, there's sailing mechanics. You can build a ship and you can sail around. And now I think you can, like, furl and unfurl the sails and, like, actually steer the ship, which is really cool. You couldn't do that before. And we're running 1.20, so this is, like, a slightly older version of this. Oh, no, I didn't have enough. Okay. So now that broke, we're gonna rebuild our axe. There we go. Slick. Keep going. Just slowly chopping away. Just chopping her. Wow, this is like taking... Oh, I see why. Because it's just got so many logs. Okay, so we actually broke our axe head twice, cutting down this one tree. I gotta kill a wolf so I can get some bones, is what I need. All right, there we go. All right, all the logs we could possibly want. Now, I need to gather some more soil. So we're just gonna dig a bunch of this soil up. I'm gonna be making rammed earth, which is kind of like one of the easiest non-destructive, or like it's one of the easiest blocks you can make that won't get destroyed in a storm. And there are options in this game that you can enable cave-ins, and you can also enable gravity on dirt. I have dirt gravity turned off, but I have sand and gravel gravity turned on because it's a little closer to Minecraft. I think the cave-in system needs a little bit of work because if you play with like cave-ins enabled. Oh, is this the only stick that I have? If you play with cave-ins enabled, what ends up happening is if you, like, try to climb up like a hill, sometimes the hill can collapse on you, which is, like, just a little bit annoying. It's just a bit annoying. And let's see, I've got dry grass, so we're going to take our knife. You need a knife to turn these grass blocks into dry grass. And we need some sticks. Do I have... Oh, I've got a bunch of sticks right here. Perfect. Flint knife blade. Put the knife back. Okay. Let's make some earth here. So we're going to put this soil in here. I think there's a better way to do this. I just don't know what the hotkey is. It's probably the same as it is for Minecraft. And we're going to make a bunch of packed dirt. And then we are going to... There we go. Rammed earth. And we are going to need a lot more of this at some point. But for now, this is going to be what we're going to build our house out of. You can only stack these 16 deep. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go right up here. I like this. We're just gonna build a little cozy boy. You know, nothing crazy. Oh, I've already got clay. Interesting. Let's eat some of these cattail roots. Just gonna mow the lawn a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of room to work with. I feel like this could be expanded slightly. I'm gonna need to hit Shift, Control, right click. What is it? Control, Shift, right click. A solid 2-block high wall to lean against? Okay, so can I lean it up? Can I lean my tool up against this? That's not what I wanted to do, though. Control, Shift. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah! There we go. We can lean our spears up against the wall. Okay, let's go gather a little bit more dirt. Just to, like... Yeah, there's lots of neat things like that. So that's actually the main way that you interact with things. Like, for example, when I show you guys how to create charcoal, it's actually really neat. You actually have to build, like, an authentic style pit kiln, and you have to burn the... Like, you have to burn firewood with no oxygen. So what you do is you dig a hole, you stack the firewood, so very much like, okay, if I take this stone right here, I can shift right click. Oh, wait, that's not stackable. What's something that's stackable? Can I do it with cattails? No, you gotta find something that you can stack. So the classic one is like logs, basically. So you can shift right click and then you can stack them up until they like, you can sit and like group stacks of items on the ground like that. And so what you do is you then fill the entire pit with firewood and then you cover it except for one hole, and then you put a campfire on top, and then you light the campfire, and then you cover it with another block, and then the entire mound will start smoking, and then it has to burn for 24 hours in-game, and then when it's done, you dig it up, and then that's how you make charcoal. So it's one of those things where, like, and it's neat. The systems are complex. We got ads in about 40 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go make myself another cup of coffee. They're really neat. They're complex. That's how everything is, for mining, for blacksmithing. Now, like I said, I have some mods on this server that make some of those systems a little bit easier to interact with, just for, like, saving you from having to click 10,000 times. But I've been watching a lot of videos on Vintage Story, and because of that, I kind of understand a lot of the flow of the game. And that's why I added like 30 mods to this server, because I kind of like wandering around in a dark room, you know? I like to not fully understand what's going on in the game. It gives it this sense of mystery. And so by adding all these extra food recipes and, you know, some extra crafting recipes and different tools and slightly different systems and like wizard magic, which isn't in the base game, we've kind of made this mysterious world here that's like, you know, it's hard to wrap your mind around, and I think that's incredibly compelling. Even to somebody who's like played Vintage Story, right? You're not necessarily going to be able to just jump onto the server and, you know, rush diamonds, as it were. But don't worry, this isn't really that kind of game anyways. This is the kind of game where you, like, suffer and die. Normally... How's it going, Sable? Welcome to the stream. Normally, in Vintage Story, when you die, you drop all your items on the ground, and I believe you have 10 minutes to pick them up. So what we've done is I've implemented a corpse system. When you die, you drop a corpse. All your items stay in the corpse, and then that corpse is safe for 1 hour in-game. And we got Jeff Bezos, everybody. Jeffrey Bezos. Okay. I actually can't just sit idle. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is while we're on ads, I am going to disconnect from the server, because when you disconnect from the server, it pauses time. Sable, it feels nice to stream again. It's nice to see you. I'm so happy. I'm happy all the wizards have come back. And Sable fed the dragon some wizard coins. See, all the systems still work. Everything's perfect. Friends, we got 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. I am going to go make myself another little cup of coffee. My cup has run low. And I got to keep the energy up, because we're going to stream deep into the night until, you know, until everyone fizzles out. So I'll be back momentarily, friends. We're going to go to a quick little break. Jeff's gone. right, wizards, we're back. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm here. I've arrived. The coffee exists, and it's too hot. So we're gonna let it chill for a second. Let's check out. Let's see if I can actually pull up. Can I pull up my 3D printer on this Linux machine? Is that even? Is it 47? I gotta remember the IP address of the 3D printer. I got a 3D printer. It's 46. It's not. That's the wrong IP address. There it is. There it is. Check this guy out. This is the fluid dashboard. Let's load the current file. Oh God, why is this such a large? Oh, that's right. It's like a 54 megabyte file because I dumped a bunch of stuff into there. So here we can see the individual paths that my 3D printer is taking. And then here you can watch it actually print. Can I zoom in on that? I can. Look at that. Look at that bad boy go. Dude, this thing is an absolute monster. This was like a $300 3D printer that I modified the pants off of, and it prints at like, I think it'll do like 400 millimeters a second. If it'll go very fast if you want it to. What are we cooking up? These are these little modular like ammunition holder things that I'm making some for Grandpa's rifle and just to give to my other brothers and stuff like that. Yeah. I've been printing a lot of stuff, lots of little containers, and I still need to make one of my projects that I'm working on right now, my hinge spring for my door broke, so I'm making new brackets for that. But yeah, super cool. 3D printer is 11 out of 10. Super cool. Highly recommend anybody who has any interest in robotics or building things, like get a 3D printer, learn how to use it. You are going to learn so much stuff. So much cool stuff. So yeah, we'll do a 3D print stream at some point and check out some cool stuff. Now the real question is, can I just run Vintage Story by, like, launching it? Or do I have to, like, do this every time? Are we command line running it? Dude, I kind of love that, honestly. It makes me feel like Hacker Man every time I want to play the game. Jack me in, Morpheus. Just type in a bunch of shell commands into the Matrix. Fantastic. Another thing that I kind of like about Vintage Story is you can't pause the game. There's no pausing. Like, you pause and then you get eaten by a wolf or something. Like, it's got that, you know, that gritty realism. All right, back to the game. Data received, launching client, continuing to build our tiny little mud hut, like primitive technology man, so that we don't die in the woods here. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a big enough little platform for us to build our house on for now. Let's start out with some oak logs. Okay, so if we're going to do, let's say this is like the center, that's where my door is going to go. So we're going to go 1 brick, window, 1 brick. Ooh, actually, that's kind of big. Vintage Story is the maximum logical extent of Better Than Wolves. It's, honestly... I like it. When I first got into it a couple years ago, it wasn't quite, it was half baked. It wasn't fully cooked yet. It wasn't everything that I think it could be, and now it's gotten to a really solid point where, like, you can run a server with a group of people and just have a darn old good time. Door, window, boom. Oh, it's gonna be too big. I think I'm gonna have to forego my windows, or you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna add another row of soil right here. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. This is gonna be fine. Don't worry about it, everybody. We're just gonna make it a little bit bigger. We're gonna have to make it a little bit bigger on this side too. And then we're gonna drop. Okay, so rammed earth has this nice pattern right here. But I believe there's actually like 5 different patterns you can get for the rammed earth. And so you can like craft this into like a brick pattern. And then like it technically functions the same way, but like see, it's just got a little bit of different texture to it, which I kind of like. Okay, let's craft this guy over there. We should be able to stack that. Oh no. Boom, boom, boom. Doorway, boom, boom. It's actually not right. This is gonna be the doorway, because this is gonna be my window. Doorway. Window. Additional log. There we go. This is going to be our little starter domicile right here. Just a fun little, you know, romp in the woods kind of a thing. I hear a snake. A sneaky snake. So yes, at some point in the near future, we will open this up, and anybody who would like to join will be able to join. But I do need to do a little bit of testing first. Okay, we got window. That would be where the door would go, but we're not going to have a door there. Window, boom, and then that is going to be where my other log goes. Symmetrical. Oh my goodness, look at all this room we're gonna have for activities and safety. It's gonna be beautiful. We're definitely gonna need more rammed earth, but that's okay. We're gonna go just like this. Actually, I think we should have 3 windows so I can see. All right, let's go collect more stuff. This is about to break. I need some more sticks. I'm gonna need more wood. So what is this? Oh, pine. We need more oak. We need more Gary oak. You know what? We could get some pine too, though. 1 wide window. I could do, well, you know what? I guess that depends on, because what I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using ladders to be my windows right off the bat. So we'll see. How difficult is it to make a badass wizard spire? You definitely can make a badass wizard spire. 100%. We're going to want to get to cobblestone first, so that I can actually, I need to find clay, and I need to find, is it sandy mud? I don't remember. Muddy sand. We'll be able to make a wizard tower, and then eventually we'll go dungeon diving, and we'll find translocators. And with translocator engineering mod, you can disassemble them, reassemble them, and then link them together. So we'll be able to have, just like on the Valheim server we used to run, we'll be able to have a wizard tower be a teleporter nexus to like everybody's settlement, which will be really cool. It's going to take a while to get there, though. That's quite a, that takes a little bit to get all that. But, like, I'm ready for it. I want that. I want that so much. But yes, I'm gonna do about a year in-game. So I think that ends up being, like, I want to say that ends up being, like, a couple weeks worth of real in-game time. I guess I'll have to do some math. It's 20 days to a month, I think, for this server. I think is what I settled on. 12 months in a year, and each day, I believe, is like 45 minutes long. Oh, I think my axe is about to run out of durability. That's usually what it means when this takes way too long. So whatever that maths out to, that's in-game time. And then I'm hoping that gives me kind of like enough, I'm hoping that gives me enough time to test out some of these slightly more experimental mods. Mods that, like, some people report break the game, but I don't know. I found all these compatibility patches, and I kind of just slapped them together, and everything seems pretty stable for now. And then once I get some friends to test it, we will experiment with the far... I think it's called Farseer is the mod, and it's basically Distant Horizons for Vintage Story, but there were some reports of, like, extreme performance issues. Okay, so we need... I'm gonna throw this torch on the ground. I'm gonna pick up all this dirt, because I need to make it into rammed earth. Oh, it's just not enough. It's just never enough. We need so much more. Chop on some of these cattails. You have nutrition in this game, so you need to eat a balanced diet, which is another thing that I think is absolutely amazing. Right here's my nutrition meter. You can see my vegetable meter is max, but my fruit, grain, protein, and dairy meters are zeroed out. It's because I have no way to get any of these yet. And by eating a balanced diet, you actually get, like, bonuses to all of this stuff over here, which I think is just the coolest thing in the world. Like, the fact that it actually gives, like, somebody can spec, so you can pick to be, like, a baker class, and then you can spec into baking and just make all these different elaborate, you know, meat pies and pasties and cakes and cookies and just all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. For me, that's just tons of fun. Okay. This is going to be ladder. The real question is, can I place multiple ladders next to each other and have this be like a thing? Could we hypothetically do one wide window? I mean, you kind of can, I guess. Can I place this more towards the inside? Do I have to do it from the other side? Do I have to go outside and place the ladder? Yes, I think that looks a little bit better. You know what? Maybe we should have the ladder be on the outside. This is just like, you can actually collect quartz to make glass. But I haven't found any quartz in this world yet, so quartz might be a minute before we actually get to that. So what is this? This is oak log. Oak log. And then we are actually going to make thatch. We're going to make a thatched roof for this. Oh, here, I'll show you guys how we're going to make our door. Right? We're going to do 3 sticks, and we're going to combine it with our flint knife to make a wattle gate. Now, technically, you can do 2 logs, or a log, I think, a log and a stick with a knife, and then it'll make it into, like, a low-quality door. But the problem with a low-quality door is, like, 1 out of every, like, 15 times you close it, it has a small chance of breaking. and then it'll just like fall off, and you have to pick it up and put it back on its hinges. And if you're running from like a wolf or something, and the gate breaks, it's really, really bad. So what you do instead is we put a wattle gate here, and you can actually put 2 of them, and you have to open both halves of it. But the wattle gate does the same thing as the door, and it actually won't break, which I think is just a little bit neater. Okay, we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more earth. We need way more earth for this. More earth. I need dry grass, which I have a bunch, but I don't have enough. So let's cut all this stuff. Make ourselves a bunch of dry grass, because we're gonna need to stack these into like hay bales, and then we're gonna use that to make our thatched roof. Which is like technically flammable, and like technically we could get struck by lightning during a storm and like have the whole thing go ablaze, but you know, we're not gonna think about that right now. That's like a secondary concern. I gotta remember if I added the ability to pick up source blocks of water in this game with a bucket. I think I did. I think we can technically change that with server commands. If we didn't. Oh, dude, this is like the perfect little starter zone. We have all the resources here that we need just to make a little garbage starter house. No big deal. Just a little one, you know. Shovelhead. Give me the shovel. Get out of there. We're running out of room for this stuff. Okay, let's go like this. Oh, wait a second. That's actually supposed to be a pine log. You know, we want to make our starter house aesthetically pleasing. You know what I mean? We don't want to just... Oak log. Maple log, oak log. You know, if we're gonna bother building a starter house, we're gonna be living in this starter house for a while. This isn't like something you can. I mean, I guess there's probably some players that are like really, really good at this that can just speedrun it, but I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here for a number of months. Okay, what is next on the docket? Let's stack. I can't actually put these in stacks. I do need to make some chests, which we just need like 100 cattails to make at this point. I need a bunch of these. I need a bunch of this stuff. Let's just toss all this stuff out. For now, we're going to toss all of our wood on the ground because we need more of it. I've got one spear, I've got my axe, I've got my shovel, I've got my knife, and I've got a stick, which is all I'm gonna need. I need to go find more sticks and more cattails. Pronto. So what we're gonna do is we are going to place our torch on the ground. Let's use our fire starter to ignite the torch. There we go. Pick up the torch. Hold that item in your offhand. Here we can see, right here, my hunger rate is 120%. So holding an item in your offhand makes you get hungry faster. It's kind of like it's like a balance mechanic. We're gonna use our knife to cut the cattails so we actually leave the roots intact, and then we can harvest the roots. Because having more food is never a bad thing in this game. And we're gonna try to get enough cattails that I can make... What is this? Cranberry bush. Ooh, man, we're gonna leave that. That's near our house. We will relocate that. That's gonna be essential. Knife blade. I've got one partially broken stick. Perfect. And we got to keep our ears peeled for buzzing noise, because then we can get, we can use, I think we have to use clay in order to make, oh, you know what, I better mark my map. This spot has a cranberry bush right here. Let's put a little bush icon, and we're going to make it red, and we're going to say cranberry. You're also supposed to do this as you're exploring. It's a good idea. If you run into, like, bits of copper on the ground, instead of picking them up, just mark it on your map, because underneath a surface bit of copper, there will be, like, a vein. And so you can use this to kind of, like, catalog what is all over your world. Oh, my gosh. It's a wild boar. I would love to kill him for his meat. Oh, is he going to kill me, though? Is he... How strong is he? I think he's like... I think the boars aren't hostile until you attack them, but I don't know. Oh, yep. Oh, he's hostile. Oh, he's hostile now. Oh, he's hostile now. Oh, they fly now. Oh, he flies now. Oh, my God, he does lots of damage. Oh, run away. Run away. Run away. Run away. Oh, my torch went out. Oh, it's bad. Where is he? Where is he? Come on. Come at me. Come at me. Okay, he's really slow in the water. So this is how you can... Oh, he's slow in the water. Oh, okay, okay. This is kind of one of the best ways. Okay, he's running now. Let's throw. Oh, I got him. Okay, let's pick up our spear. Give me the spear. Give me the spear. Okay, now... Where did the corpse of the pig go? I can barely see. Here he is. He's on the floor. Dead boar. We're gonna hold shift, right click to harvest. Oh my God, this was our first animal kill. We've got raw red meat, raw hide. We're gonna throw out this cow parsley, and we're gonna put a lump of fat in its place. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Oh, and then we also have bones. So we can break this to pick up bones. Yes, excellent. Oh, that's everything that we wanted, dude. That's so good. Because we can use the animal fat to seal jars, and then... Because all of your food is, like, rapidly perishable. Here, let's build a campfire. Since we are, like, technically pretty much protected in here, other than the fact that we don't have a ceiling yet, and, like, the demons can come. Let's throw a pine log on here with our axe. Oh, shoot. My axe head broke, didn't it? Where's my axe head? Whoa, wait. Did the axe head, like, break? Oh, is it because I used it to make the bones? Okay. Shoot. Okay. Can we put Cannot place a napping surface here. Okay, let's make the axe head. The heck? Did it just vanish? Oh, there it is. Wait, no. Where's my axe head? I, like, can't see anything. I can't see anything. No. There's the stick. Well, rest in peace, I guess. Rest in peace, axe head. Let's get this torch going again, just so I can at least see what I'm doing around here. Okay, that's perfect. Let's do another torch so that I can actually have one to carry with me. Okay, the rawhide is only fresh for 5 days, and the meat is only fresh for 2 days. So we're gonna have to pick this up. We're gonna have to either put that in a clay pot, or we're probably just gonna end up cooking it and eating it at this point. At this point, I don't think we have... I know there's like a way to light this torch from this other torch. I just don't know what it is. Oh well. Let's go like that. Okay. Now let's place this torch here. And then can I... Can I, like, ignite it? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. I need to get some flint. Like, real bad. Because that's the only way I can make a campfire, which is the only way that I can cook. Let's go wander around. Ooh, hey, sticks. I need these too. I need sticks. Sticks and flint. It's like this is our beginning of the game economy. Dwarf furs. I've never seen that before. Oh, here we go. Loose flint. So we have one piece of loose flint. You know what? That's at least good enough for me to make an axe head. Ooh, we got more red currant bushes. Do I need to mark... Oh, no, you can kind of see the fact that there's a house there, actually, now. It's kind of cool. I should probably still mark this location. Ooh, hey, it's an earthworm. More flint. Perfect. What's all this? Copper bits. Paradontite. More flint. Paradontite, which I don't really need. Okay, do I have enough cattails to make... No. I do not have enough cattails to make a basket yet. Boom. Flint axe head. We've got the axe head. Axe head goes on the crafting grid with the stick to make the axe. Excellent. Now, we can go ahead and throw a pine log on the grid with the axe to make some firewood. We're going to take our knife. We're going to cut the rest of this, because we will eventually replace this with maybe cobblestone or something. Okay. Now we get a little more space in here. Let's stack some firewood on the ground. Perfect. We got some stacks of firewood. Let's make a little bit more firewood. Okay. Now, with dry grass in hand, this is how you make a fire pit, everybody. Dry grass in hand. Let's make it right over here. You're going to shift, right-click to place the dry grass as the tinder, and then we're going to right-click to stack 4 logs. And now we're gonna shift, we're gonna shift, right-click with it in my main hand to ignite the fire pit. Beautiful. Then let's pick up this meat and let's go ahead and place. Okay, the meat has a cooking temperature of 150. And there we go. Look at that. And we're cooking steaks, baby. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh, God, there's a demon in here. Stop. How did you get inside? Oh, they're all over the place. 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 I need my, no, I need the spear. Oh, God, get away. Oh, my God. This is terrifying. Okay, hang on. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God, dude! Creatures from beyond the veil. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Out in the water. 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 No! 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 Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh! Stop! Oh God, dude! They're swimming after me. They're swimming after me. I hate this. 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 I need to put. What's glowing over here? I gotta run far enough away. Oh, what are these? What are these? Oh, they're like little fireflies. Oh, that's kind of cool. But I don't have time. I don't have time for cool right now. We need to get to an island so I can bandage myself. Oh my goodness. I guess that's what you get when you have the roof open. Horsetail Politis. Oh, also when you're critically injured, your cursor sits and drifts around, so you can't like actually aim. It's so crazy. Oh God, get away from me. Oh my God. How did you get in my house? You just like spawned in there. So, I think they're called like the drowned or like these crawler demons or whatever. They spawn wherever there's not enough light. And they also spawn in temporal storms. I do have a mod installed that, because normally during a temporal storm, they will spawn in your house. We quickly need to put some kind of roof on here. Anything, just something temporary, I'm running out of stuff, Logs, anything. Logs. Come on. I don't think they can crawl in through a single block window. Oh, quick. They're coming. Okay. I think we're safe in here. I hate it. I hate it so much. Terrifying. Oh my goodness. Okay, we got cooked red meat. Just go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just... Oh no, wait, I didn't want to put that right there. I wanted to Oh, what? I can make stuff out of peridontite too? I didn't realize that. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Get out of here. Stop picking it up. I don't want to pick it up. I want this lump of fat. Dude, my beating heart. Oh, dude, they're right there. Look at him. Dude, they're so much scarier. They're so much scarier. Some of them, like, drag themselves around. Some of them are, like, missing their legs and stuff. So much scarier than Minecraft stuff. Oh, my God. Sorry if that was a little loud. Oh, my God. What's happening? What is this? Did he just throw a spear at me? What is that? Ah! What? Dude, stop. He's throwing spears through my window. I'm not a fan of this. Okay. 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 This is why we can't have nice things, you guys. Oh my God! Stop. Okay. Am I safe? They hunt you. They're not dumb. Like, they will, he, like, rips a bone off of him and chucks it through the window. Oh, my goodness. My goodness gracious. That is just absolutely terrifying. It looks like we're gonna have to wait until daylight. Now, normally, this is where we would take, like, this maple log and my knife. Here we go. So you'll see, by doing the knife above the log, we can make a wooden club, right? By doing the knife on the side of the log, we can make a wooden pan. And the pan is for, like, panning through sand. So we can pan through the sand to find quartz, and then we can... I think we might have to put that in a kiln to melt it or something, or maybe we carve the quartz. You can make the quartz into, like, quartz blocks, and then that's, like, what a proper window is going to be. So we need a wooden pan. That's very important. Dude, they're just, like, hungry, and they're outside, and they just want to feast on my flesh. I'm not into this. What do I have for sticks? I don't have enough sticks either. Okay. We're just gonna pick up some logs here. Yes, 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 okay. And our fire has gone cold, and so has my torch, so we're just going to, go ahead and start this back up. Just to keep the zombies away. Okay, daylight is coming. Daylight is on its way. I still see the demons, the bone demons. You guys see them out there? Oh, dude, stop. I hate it. I hate that so much. I am deeply offended that this is... Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, we really need to, Eat. Will I slowly start gaining health now? Very slowly, I think we'll start gaining health. Oh, dude, what is this? Is the smoke gathering inside? Am I gonna get carbon monoxide poisoning in here now? I think once the daylight comes out, I think the monsters will die. Unless it works like it works in Minecraft, where, if they're standing in the water, they won't start on fire, because I got bone demons in the water. I just want to, like, see, you know, what's going on out here. Nope, we still have bone demons out there. Oh my god, dude, he's just launching rockets at me. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I gotta get back in there. I gotta get back in there. Nope, not yet. What is it? G sits you on the ground? Yeah, G is to sit. So we're just gonna sit right here, and we're gonna peer out of our little thing and try and see if the bone demons are dead yet. I can't see them. Okay, I think it might be daylight enough that I can, like, venture out of my tiny prison here. Dude, that was stressful, and, like, I've got a place to live. Like, that's... Y'all gone? Did you abandon me? Dude, look at, he's still there. Look at him. Look at that. No, they're still here. What? No! You lost 1.76 experience in the survival skill because of your death. I got killed by a bow torn. Oh! Whoa! Yeah, it's too much. Okay. And here I died right in front of my house. Okay. Okay, luckily... Oh, dude, he's still there! Is it, like, not sunny enough to, like, kill these guys, or what? I don't know what to do. They're, like... He's, like, out there. How am I supposed to go collect cattails if I can't even, like, what am I supposed to do? Actually put our regular cattail roots right here. Okay, we're gonna stack... Can I stack a stack of dry grass on the ground? That's the real question. I gotta figure out, like, a better way to, like, store some of this stuff. No, you cannot. Okay. Well, I can't stay hiding in here forever. Oh, what happened? Oh, is that a lag? There was a strange lag. We're gonna go ahead and toss that out, toss that out. We don't need the clay right now. The horsetail can stay, more dry grass. This rawhide is gonna rot soon, but that's okay. Okay, let's just start running. Let's just run for it. Hey, there's a little bunny rabbit. We can make snares to catch rabbits, and then we can make rabbit stew, which is fantastic. What did I just take damage from? Okay. The next thing I need is chests. I need some more storage space to, like, start collecting stuff, like, real bad. And I'm not too worried about making the cattails around my base extinct. Technically, I should leave the roots, and then they'll keep growing back. But I also need a source of food right now, and I can always gather up the entire cattail plant and then, like, replant it, I believe. I think I can replant the roots near my base eventually. So we should be able to travel to one of these other bodies of water and make that work. And, like, I'm sure it's probably, like, I'm sure it's probably technically better to, like, rush metal tools or something right away. But right now we're just trying to get ourselves stable. I want enough food that I'm comfortable. I want a little somewhere to hide from the demons at night. would be really, really nice. Preferably somewhere that has windows that they can't throw their bone spears through the windows at me would be really nice. So we're gonna work on accomplishing that. And then I have to work on making myself a set of, like, hide armor. Like, way down the line. Knife blade, stick. Make a knife. Actually, oh, shoot, you know what? The next time we repair that knife, I'm going to repair it with bone. Because I want to see how that mechanic works. I haven't actually tried to use a piece of bone as a handle yet. But I think you can do that, and I think it actually adds a bit of durability. Okay, I think we have enough for one chest right now. We're just going to keep going. I think I probably also have enough to build most of my roof as far as like dry grass goes, but I really need some storage space so I'm not stacking stuff on the ground. Cuz that's just not going to work for anybody. Okay, these are horsetails, and I actually should gather some horsetails, because this is how you make bandages. You combine 4 horsetails on top, I think, with 2 cattails on the bottom in the crafting grid, and it makes horsetail poultice, which is like a very simple bandage that you can use to heal. We do have the option later on, once there are people playing, if anybody wants to get in on this at some point, you can add the option to prevent healing in combat, which kind of makes PvP a bit more interesting and makes the survival aspect a little bit gnarlier. But for now, you know, I figure there's no reason we can't spam bandages just to kind of get by, right? Oh, we got some flint. Give me that flint, baby. The paradontite we want, because we want that to be able to make... So the drowned demon things won't spawn on cobblestone paths. And I would put those as my floor, but they actually sit like a single voxel lower than a normal thing, so all of your equipment like floats. So I need to make a different kind of cobblestone for indoors. I think we'll start out with like a wood floor, and then we'll eventually, once I have collected all the proper ingredients for it. Okay, sweet. Let's try rebuilding our knife blade. So what do we have? This tool part has 35% durability remaining. So the bottom is going to be... So here you can see like these things. We've got 47 out of 90 sharpness, 297 out of 30 head durability, 48 handle durability, 18 binding durability. So let's put a bone on it. Awesome. And then look at that. Now we've got a better flint knife. Look at that. Caveman upgrade. Flint and bone. I wonder how much further we can expand our view distance. Let's do 256. Oh yeah, that works. 256 works. Hey, it's a fish. I think we can actually make fishing poles. Maybe not. Maybe we can only make fishing traps. There might be like a fishing pole mod. I would like to be able to sit and just cast and fish. I think that'd be fun. Okay, have all the demons left me? Oh, dude, look at that. There's like a sky spook up there. Look at him. He's just... Ugh. Okay. Oh, now I've got enough things. I really need more sticks, don't I? Let's make... There it is. Reed chest. Excellent. Excellent. So, boom. There is a chest. I can open it. It's got 8 spots. You can shift right-click. Or wait, what is it? Is it control-shift right-click? Is it alt-shift right-click? I don't know what that blank... I don't remember what the hotkey is. There's some hotkey that lets you, like... I think the mod's called Carry On. So I've got... I added a mod that lets you pick up chests and you can, like, carry them while walking slowly. And then you can also put a chest on your back in place of your baskets to get slightly more room, but it lowers your walk speed to, like, 40%. Which is kind of neat. Vintage. We're gonna look this up. Vintage Story Carry On. I just gotta remember what the hotkey is for it. Sneak and hold right click. Oh, both hands must be empty. It's because I've got this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit X, and then we're gonna go like that, and then we're gonna sneak right click. There we go, and look at that. You can move chests with stuff in them. And then how to put on back. Sneak and hold right click without aiming at a block, or hold control while aiming at a block. So sneak and right click, and then you can wear it on your back. I don't really understand. Oh, I think that's just to, like, be able to set it down, load it up with stuff, and then put it on, and then, like, carry it. Okay, so that's perfect. So, now, let's place it. Awesome. Let's put our cattails in here, and then let's also put, grass eaten. What does that mean? We got a bunch of dry grass. We got a bunch of horsetails. This is going to be all medicinal stuff. Cattail roots, which we're going to need for food. Actually, let's put some more fuel on this. We've got cooked cattail roots, fresh for 12 days. So we're going to go ahead and throw cattail roots on the fire. You can see right now they are cold, and then we are going to load some firewood up in here. Let's put 10 in there. And then we are going to take our fire starter, and we are going to shift, right click, and rub that together until the fire starts. And then you can see as the temperature of the fire climbs, so too does our cattails. Once this hits 150, which is the cooking temperature for cattails, they will begin to cook. And then we can have a temporary source of food. There we go. Nice. Neelot, this game is intriguing. This is I've been watching this project for a while, and it hasn't been until recently with the whole hightail thing that I really kind of started paying a lot more attention to it. Okay. we are going to need... Here, you know what? Let's put this animal fat in here. Paradontite we're going to put in here. Let's go ahead and close the door so we don't get eaten by wolves. Because that's not any fun. Nobody likes that. We're going to put our pan in here. We're going to put bones in here. The tools we're going to keep. Firewood can stay stacked on the ground like that. Okay, the next thing we need is we need a thatched roof. Let's go ahead and shovel. I think shovel will be the best. I think technically a pickaxe is what we would use for this, but the torches also don't last forever, by the way.
Hungers.
Oh, we got Jeff Bezos. Hey, the alert worked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. The smoke does build up in the house. I love that. Look at that. And then now the big plume of smoke goes up. There's a lot of really nice systems in this game. Oh, you want to know what else is super cool? Let's, okay, while we're Jeff Bezosing... Oh, right here for G, you've got the entire handbook that tells you how everything works. Literally, it's like... I think there's like 6,000 items in this game. Or 9,000 something. Like, there's literally just a bajillion items. You can make everything. Everything in the kitchen sink. Oh, it's H. We got guides, we got class guides, traits, blocks and items. All kinds of stuff. Okay, we are going to sit. We are going to disconnect. We're going to throw some music back on just for the break. I'm enjoying this game quite a bit. Quite a bit of fun, if I do say so myself. Definitely worth checking out, definitely worth watching a few videos on. Is it in settings? It's not. There is... There is a tool that comes with this that, like, helps you make mods, which is super cool. And it's like a voxel art editor that you can use to build 3D things for in the game, and then you can, like, I want to say it's written in, like, Lua or something like that. The scripting language isn't that hard to, like, it's not, I guess I shouldn't say it's not difficult, because, like, it's difficult to add things to this game, but it's, like, relatively straightforward to add things to this game. Live chat is unavailable for YouTube. YouTube, if y'all have been chatting with me, something is glitched out in the creator studio. Oh, it was because the moderator thing wasn't enabled. VD Creative, I don't know how long ago. There's Rudesta. There he is. Oh, and it even works on the tablet. Yes, the bot works. Oh my goodness. We are on break for another 15 seconds, friends. VD Creative, I don't know how long ago you posted that or if you're still in here, but yes, it is very similar to a particular game. This was originally a Minecraft mod that has been spun off into its own thing. Jeff's gone. You want eggnog? Dude, the best eggnog, you gotta just make it, right? You gotta make it. And let me tell you the best, easiest way to make eggnog, don't like make it from scratch, first of all. Second of all, don't use fresh eggs, because fresh, like, actual, like, eggs that you crack. No, dude, I'm telling you, just hear me out. Hear me out, Neilon. This is what you want to do. They're going to give you this weird kind of eggy taste unless you put a bunch of booze in it. And if you want to make, like, you can make non-alcoholic eggnog pretty easily. But if you want to make really good eggnog, you just need heavy cream. You can get, like, liquid egg that comes in a carton. Okay? And then, make, like, a brown sugar syrup, right? 1-to-1 brown sugar with water, right? Comrade Punky fed the dragon. And then, what was the recipe we used to use? So if you want to make it alcoholic, you do like 2 ounces of rum, like a full ounce of heavy cream, a full ounce of egg, and like 3/4 of an ounce to an ounce of the brown sugar syrup, and just shake that up on ice, and then bam, there's your eggnog. Grate some nutmeg on top of that. Slap a cinnamon stick in there. Très magnifique. And then if you really want to get weird, and you want to make an alcoholic eggnog, age it in your fridge for like 30 days. So take that same ratio that I told you, right? Make a big batch of it. So instead of using ounces, do like 16-ounce glasses as your single measurement. A 16-ounce glass of cream, a 16-ounce glass of egg, 32 ounces of booze, 16 ounces of sugar syrup, some cinnamon, some nutmeg, throw that all in there. Seal it in a container and throw it in the back of your fridge and let it sit for like a month. You make this at the beginning of November, and then when Christmas rolls around, you have an aged eggnog, and then you just shake like 4 ounces of that down on ice, and it's very nice. Very nice. Comrade Punky, how you doing? How is the night treating you? We're in the wizard tent, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a hot minute since we have wizard tented, and I'm so impressed at how well my modified Steam Deck is running, all hooked up to the thing. All kinds of cool stuff. Let's log back into the server with mods. Dude, you can make books in this game. One of the mods, like I said, that I don't have installed right now, but I do, I have Vinconomy installed, which lets you make your own shops. And then you can also do like land claims. So we can give each player the ability, I think, to claim up to 3 chunks. And then you can have that be like your own settlement that no one else can build on. This is all just baked into Vintage Story. I think the claim system isn't even mod-based. I think that's native. The economy shopkeeping system to let you host your own shops, that's a mod. And then there's another one that lets you mint your own currencies. And then anyone can mint their own currency, and you can have like an exchange rate. But you have to collect the metal, and you have to build like dies, and then you have to design the currency with the voxel editor, and you have to sit and like mint each coin, and then like that's your currency. So eventually I would like this server to become like a thing where we're all building little villages and having trade amongst one another, and having to, and man, we could get tribal warfare with it. Like there's a lot we could do here. Okay, let's check it out. We've got an open inventory. We got some logs. We got some rammed earth. We need to start making some. Let's cut down some of this stuff to see how much building materials we have. I need more sticks is what I need. You know what? Am I going to be able to do this, though, before night falls again? We've got like 20 minutes, maybe a good 20 minutes before night falls. I think the day and night cycles are 20 minutes each. Hey, ooh, we got flint. We got flint. I want the flint. I want the flint. We need... You can run around looking for like twiggy or like woody leaves, I think. Oak branchy leaf. There we go. This is what we want here. Oh my god, what is that? I hate it. 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 Oh my god. Oh, dude, creatures from beyond the void. Creatures from beyond the void. Creatures from beyond. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's out there. He's out there. Let me in. 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 Close, 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 close. Bro, what the fuck is it? Stop. That is not a spider. That is a demon. That is a demon, dude. It's a demon. Look at it. I'm gonna have to start killing those things pretty soon, man. I don't know. You gonna come get me? You gonna come get me? Come on. Come this way. I'll hunt you. Oh, God, he's really fast. Dude, he's so fast. Oh, my God, dude. At least these ones can't, like... Oh, God, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Get Can he attack me through the gate? I don't think he can. He's gonna pathfind to me as soon as he sees that the door's open. Dude, I need to get like a bow and arrow or something. That's so scary. So scary. So those are the monsters that are like from the Fade, or I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. The spook demons, basically. Let's go ahead and close this so we don't end up with demons in our base, and let's just run away. Run away. Sometimes you do run into pits that just go down like 100 blocks, so you got to be careful that you don't fall to your death and then leave your corpse unretrievable. That is something that has happened to me a number of times. We need wood, like real bad. I'm getting little laggities, and I think that might be... Oh god, there it is. There's a temporal rift. We gotta be careful with those things. Those things spawn the demons, and also if you stand too close to it, the gear in the middle of the screen starts to spin, and then you start to lose your sanity. And then you can also see, like, these giant, crazy creatures in the distance that, like, are... like, they exist there, but you can't see them because they're in another dimension. We're gonna collect some more wood, and we're gonna collect some more sticks, hopefully. Still got my axe head. I want to use bone. Oh god, dude, another of those fire demons. I feel like those floating fire demons are not in vanilla. I think I added those through a mod accidentally. I don't know what mod it was. I don't know if it was like... Oh god, what is that sound? No, 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 no! It's a pit! It's a pit! Don't go down there! I think I added them maybe through the Rust Magic mod, accidentally. Oh, dude, it's a temporal storm. Already? This early? We're only on the third day. I just find it really odd that the temporal storm is already on its way. Not really a huge fan of that. Okay, we gotta try to go and quickly cut down some things, and then we gotta put... I gotta hurry up and cut this down. And then I gotta put a roof on the house, because... do those demons shoot fire? Are they gonna be able to start my thatch roof on fire? I don't know the answer to any of this. So I guess we're just gonna have to find out. Yes. We got like 8 sticks. Still not quite enough sticks from that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Should I just put a cobble floor on my house for now? Oh, I'm getting those lag spikes. I wonder if that's the server or if that's me. I guess we'll find out later. At the end of the day, they're not terrible. They're not, like, super egregious. Okay. Let's see once. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Is it a group of 4? Is it 6? How do I make this thatch? There it is. Hey. Oh, it's you need 2 of each. Okay. Okay, we got a little thatched roof going on here. I need like way more, a ton more grass. So much. Let's take this bone out of my hand. Let's collect all the dry grass that we can. You know what? It's got to be my view distance. Let's turn it down to 192. If we're fast and if we're lucky, we might be able to put a roof on this thing before night falls. Oh, is this the wrong kind of wood? What is this, oak? We need oak to build this and make it look good? Do I have oak? I do have oak. I've got Gary oak logs. Although, wait, how many, what do I have for pine? Do I have any pine in here? Is this mostly pine? Nope, this is all oak. Okay. That's fine. The floor can be oak. No, we're still getting those legs. I think that's server. I think that's something that I'm... something dumb that I'm doing. We'll see once here. There we go. Oh god, dude, I need so much more. I need so much more. Oof. Okay. I think we're going to be living our lives with perhaps another night of garbage roof. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing that over one more night. There's no way. There's no way we can make it. Okay. We're just gonna have to do this for now. All right, here we are. Once again, locked in our tiny little zone. Perfect. What can we work on? Can you cook pine seeds? I can cook a pine seed. Burn temperature 600. I wonder what this even does. I don't even know. I don't know what this does. We're gonna find out. Okay, what do I have for cattails? I have 25, which I don't even think is enough to make another. Oh, it is enough to make a second one. Let's look at it. Second basket, let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and stash sticks and bones in there. I hate these broken sticks. I think these broken sticks are like handles that have broken off, and then they have like 50% durability. You can technically reuse them one more time. It's just a little annoying. What we got? What is this? Burn temperature 600C. 600C, why are you not burning? Pine seed, why will you not cook? Vintage story, pine seed. Actually, can I just search for pine seed? I can. Pine seed. I don't think you can cook it. Wait, it says that you can. Use a knife to crack the seed. No. I don't know if you can eat pine. I don't know if pine's edible. I don't know. We'll find out. It says burn temperature. There's a chance that there's one of my mods is interfering with its ability to do that, so that's entirely possible. It's still dark out there. And we're just gonna survive on the cattails, and we're gonna let this night pass because it is still dangerous to be outside. Thatched roof. We got logs. We got logs. wheat. Okay, perfect. I got a torch. I got grass in here. I don't know, this pine seed, I guess, can go in the other one. Dude, sweet. You can open 2 baskets at once? That's awesome. Extra sticks, stone. I've got tools, a spear, a fire starter, and food. This is pretty much everything that I need to go hunting tomorrow. Eventually, I think I have to find flax, and I have to grow it, I have to cultivate it, and then I can weave it into cloth, and then I think I can make a bed out of that? Bed of nails? Oh, I think I can make a bed of nails to make pit traps. So you can dig a hole, and then you put a bed of nails at the bottom of it, and then you cover it up with sticks. You make like stick spikes that you put into the side of the walls, and then you can put dry grass over the top of it, and it'll look like a normal block. And then when you walk over it, you will fall and take damage. And you can use that to like capture and trap animals and stuff. Carpenter's bed blueprint, aged canopy bed, hay bed. Oh, what? I can just make a hay bed out of 3 hay bales? Get out of here. I didn't know that. Oh. Well, that changes everything. Can I... Oh. Wait, how big of a... Why did I forget how to make a hay bale? Oh, it's 2 of each. Okay, so it's 8. It's 8 makes a bale. Okay, so I need a little bit more hay. I wonder if I can, like, break the thatched roof back down. I can. It only gives me 2 thatch back, though. That's not really... That's kind of counterproductive. Wait, where did my knife go? Did my knife just break? Oh, we're getting to the point where our knife is about to actually break. Very low durability on it. I bet you we have just enough to harvest enough wheat, dry grass to make a garbage bed. Oh yeah, that should be plenty. Go ahead and slap that back on there. Okay. Oh, there it is. Hay bed. Hay bed? Oh, yeah, dude, we can skip the night! Oh, it's great! Ooh. That's awesome. I have to figure out what's causing those little lag spikes on the server, though. That is slightly annoying to me. It's got to be one of the mods. I bet I can look in the console and trace exactly what's causing it. Okay, I need just like an obscene amount of grass. Like just a disgusting amount of grass. All the grass. And then eventually what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to replace all of the area around our house with cobblestone, which is just dirt with some of those periodontite stones that we picked up. And then that's going to prevent those, like, crawler demons from spawning in the immediate area around our house. And then I got to get some kind of full block cobblestone that does the same thing that I can put inside the house. Okay, I think... Yeah, let's make a periodontite knife blade. I don't know if that's stronger or weaker than the flint knife blade. But heck, let's try it. Head durability 550. I don't think it's quite as strong, but that's fine. Oh, dude, we're so close to having, like, a competent house. I need way more grass. I need sticks. I need the server to stop lagging every 5 minutes. I bet the server's trying to run, like, Windows Update or something. I should honestly just install SteamOS on that server, too. And then run the server with SteamOS. I bet it would be a lot more stable. Oh yeah, I don't think that periodontite knife blade is nearly as strong as the flint one is. Okay, we do need more baskets for storage. So it's like never a bad idea just to harvest these cattails. And we are gonna need more food. What are we getting grass for? Right now we're getting grass to finish building the roof to our house. It takes quite a bit of grass to make thatched roof. And we're also looking for sticks so I can make the rest of my windows so those demons can't throw their spears through it. So let's see how many pieces a full stack gives me. I need like 11 more grass to get a full stack. Okay. Here's 64 grass. I think this is going to give me 8 bales. And then 8 bales gives me 16... How do I still have 64 here? There we go. So I got 32 more pieces right now. And like, I do want to make, I'm going to make a second story to this house. It's going to be just like a little triangle second story. But we're going to make it using the wooden see-through floor, which is just like 6 sticks that makes a sheet. And then you can like lay those down as flooring. So now, I don't really know what the best way to place this is. I think there's technically other shapes, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna just, you know what, we're gonna take, do I have any more dirt? I do have some more dirt. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're just gonna build this up into like a nice triangle-shaped roof. And then we'll put some like stability on the inside of it. There, and let's dig that right out. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's gonna be sweet. It's gonna keep all those demons away from me. Yeah, so 2 stacks of grass was about enough to almost finish one side. So I probably need like 3 to 4 more stacks, if I had to guess. I think that's going to be our goal tonight, is going to be to finish this house in its current form. Oh, wait, that was wrong. Well, that was wrong. Hey, take it easy, McMonkeytron. Great seeing you. And it's damn good to be back. I'm glad to be back, too. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for everything. Knife blade, bone. And we're back to the grass grind. Oh, yeah, dude, look at that. That's coming along. It's coming along. Look at it. Just a very simple little, you know, Little starter house, nothing elaborate. But, you know, this is going to be our base of operations pretty much until we reach at least, like, the Bronze Age. Ah, Wiener indeed, digital librarian. Wiener indeed. Oh, wait, am I dying of hunger? There we go. I got some roots, it's okay. Just a simple little house. No big deal. Yeah, we're gonna get the base for this house up and running. Get us some storage. Oh, dude, carrots. Nice. So I am running 1.20.12. And I'm using quite a few mods, like pretty much all the main mods. Something like 30 of them. Can I actually see what my mods are? Yeah. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, it's a bear. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. It's a bear. Oh, close it. Close it. Bruh. Get out of here. Oh my goodness, dude, he did. He was ready for that. He was just like, oh, what's that? Chatting with YouTube? So I'm running 1.20.12. I think this is just the ones that have configurators, but we're running like just about everything. Just about every decent mod. All work with I'm not running on the 1.21 pre-release or whatever yet, because I'm gonna wait until that's out, and then I'm gonna give it like another month for all the mods to update. I think some of these mods are still technically on like 1.20.8. I'm not 100% sure if there's gonna be weird little compatibility things, but so far I haven't really had anything weird happen. I think the one thing I'm missing from this version is, like, the proper sailing mechanics. Like, I think we can sail, but we can't actually, the Feverstone Wilds never updated. So I haven't gotten to the Feverstone Wilds yet. But I think 1.21 adds, like, the ability to, like, furl and unfurl your sails, and you can put shields on the side of your ship and stuff, and there's a bunch of cool stuff. But yeah, I'm going to play on this version for at least a couple months, and then we're going to see if, like, the worlds are compatible, if I can update everything and then dump the world forward. Oh, I don't have enough cattails to make... Where's that damn bear? Is he still out here? Looks like he got bored and wandered off. Okay, let's keep collecting grass quick so we can finish building this roof. Yeah, my goal is to eventually run this server with pretty much every compatible mod. Somebody needs to write a script to survey an installation and see if its mods can be updated. That's actually a really good idea. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard. Like, it would be a little hard, but since, like, especially given the fact that, like, a lot of the mods are all integrated with, like, one click, I feel like that wouldn't be too out of pocket. I was actually pretty impressed by how easy this game is to mod. And it seems like a lot of the mods have consistency, whereas, like, you know, the various communities in Minecraft are just way too big. And then there's all the, you know, there's like the mod authors that hate each other and then they won't have their mods be compatible. I feel like most of the mods that I've found for Vintage Story, like, there's a way to make them work together for the most part. And I dig that. Okay, what do we got? We've got a stack and a half. I need about another stack and a half. And I think we can finish our roof. Do I have another bone? I got bone. I got bone. Let's repair that handle. You've probably noticed I am playing with a number of quality of life mods. Okay, I think I need about one more stack. If I did my math right. I don't know why I'm holding this in my offhand. There we go. Just draining my hunger for no reason. About 35 more pieces of grass to go. Oh, dude, my knife is, like, majorly wearing out. Come on. I know you've got it in you, buddy. You can do it. You're gonna help me get all the grass that I need for this roof. And then you can break, and then that's fine. I don't mind. I'm still curious to see if a lightning strike can light my thatch roof on fire. Because that would be just about my luck. 11 more pieces. There we go. We'll harvest this final little patch. And then let's try desperately to put that roof on. There it is. Before the end of the night. Okay. Let's make the second half of our door so that the demons cannot throw their bone spears through. My goodness. There we go. Look at that. Excellent. Excellent. That's exactly what we want. Okay. All right, here we are. Second floor. That's gotta be enough. Okay. Would probably be helpful if I had a few more pieces of dirt, but you know what? I don't. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna do this Old Testament style. Actually, you know what? That might be a lie. I might have some more dirt down in here. Let's go like this, because we're not gonna need these anymore in a second. I also gotta find out if those flying spook demons can light my thing on fire with their... the fireballs or whatever that they throw. Okay. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This place is going to be so cozy, and then I can get some sconces. Or some little wall hangy things, I don't know what they're called, for the torches. Yeah, we're just gonna build this up to a proper peak. And then... shoot, I need a single centerpiece, so I wonder... do I just use, like, a regular hay bale for that? Or is there actually, like, a roof recipe? Let's check. Let's check in the log. In the thingy. Copper roof. Bamboo roof. Maple roof beam. Bamboo roof ridge. Slanted thatch. Okay, so let's look up thatch. Bottom corner. Tip? Wait, is that like a center tip? Slanted thatch roof. I think that's what I've been making. What does the master blueprint do? That's kind of cool. Thatched roof top. I think that requires you to have it symmetrical. What about this? I think this is the centerpiece. So you just put a ridge in the center of the crafting thing to make a ridge end. Roof ridge. So 2, 2, and 2 to make a little triangle boy. Okay. Let's... bust our thatch up, unfortunately, because I miscalculated. Oh, wait. Oh, so the dry... It doesn't work for dry grass. Okay, I understand. So what about... Do I have to, like, put another layer of dirt in order to place something on it, I'm guessing? Nope, this has 0 durability, so that's not even going to work. There we go. Dude, we're so close to cozy. We're so close. Give me that cozy life. Come on. Okay, and then if I go like this... Yeah, look at the hat. Look at the hat, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so pleased with myself right now. This is definitely the farthest I have ever gotten in this game. Like 100%. Okay, then my real question is... It's perfect. Oh my goodness. Oak log, oak log, oak log. I feel like it's gonna be Jeff Bezos time pretty soon. Oh, he coming. He's on his way. This one's 0 durability also. Oh man, I'm running out of things. I need some more sticks. Oh wait. This is already a shovel. I need that with the axe head. There we go. What can I do with a... Try not to burn it all down? I know, right? Well, so that's why I'm hoping, since most of my activities will be on the first floor, that might prevent it, but you're not wrong. The house is unfortunately slightly flammable, so that will be an upgrade that we need sooner rather than later. I need way more grass to continue making this. Okay, let me think once. How is this gonna look? I want like a beam, maybe? Or a center beam? A center beam made of oak, I think. Yeah, don't worry. This is definitely going to burn down at some point. Like 100%. I guarantee it. Oh no, he fell all the way out there. What are you doing out there? How am I supposed to... What am I supposed to do? Alright, you know what? We've got ads coming up, but I'm gonna snooze. Oh, my torch finally went out? Of course it did. Of course it did. We're gonna snooze the ads because I don't think I want to keep playing for long enough that it's gonna justify giving Jeff Bezos any more money. There we go. I need to get sticks so I can make a proper floor and then put a ladder up here. Yeah, for now, I guess we'll just make the rest of the second floor out of soil until we can get more... Oh, here we go. I got a whole bunch more oak logs right here. Perfect. Yeesh, I don't trust it out there. All right, let's sleep. Let's sleep in our comfy little bed until the daylight comes. Oh, yeah. So, friends, I think we're gonna... Oh, what's happening? Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I'm starving. Wait, do I have any food in here? Oh, I don't have any food in there either? Oh, wait. No, don't starve to death. I've got a few cattail roots. Let's quickly cut up some firewood. Let's do that. Let's start that fire back up real quick. I did forget to brush my teeth. That's what I'm taking mouth damage. Okay, quick, cook them up, baby. See, that'll be the real primitive survival mod, is when they add a gingivitis system, and then you have to take a little stick and like brush your teeth with it at night. And like if you eat right before bed, it'll like cause the decay to happen faster. It's tooth decay. It's totally tooth decay. That's definitely what it is. So friends, I think we're gonna try to do this kind of vintage story stream at least once a week. We're gonna try to do it once a week. There may potentially be some Fridays or Saturday evenings that we do it. We may be doing it on Sunday. Mondays, I think for the most part in the future, I'm gonna be busy. But some of them I won't. I don't know, it's gonna be here or there. It's gonna be Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays-ish. Somewhere in that range. Definitely. Check out the socials. Check out our Discord. Did it actually do it? Hang on here. I'm gonna manually copy and paste our Discord information into the YouTube. For anybody who's interested in joining our little community. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Here, let's throw it over here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my god, this mouse is just struggle bus. Okay, I think that should work. So there's a link to our Discord. Anybody who's interested in keeping up to date on the things happening in the Wizard Tent, there is a channel in that Discord that you can follow that does an announcement every time we go live. Keep your eye on the YouTube. Oh no, Jeff Bezos is coming again. How many more times can I snooze this? All right, there we go. Oh, look at that. I got a little bit of protein vitamins. That's from that meat that we ate. That's fantastic. Okay. We need just a little bit more dry grass. Man, I'm going to run out of flint here pretty soon. I got to find some more flint. What is this? I got a bouquet of flowers. Cow parsley? I don't need that. I don't need your cow parsley. Periodontite, isn't that like the name for tooth decay? Okay, we're so close. We also need a little bit more earth. Dude, I just need more of everything. Yeah, this knife is on its final. Yeah, that's it. That's rip. Rest in peace. I don't think I can collect it without the knife. And the knife is practically dead. I need more flint. Oh, dude, look at that. Look at that beauty of a house. This is going to be great. This is going to be a great little starter house right here. I'm really feeling it. I just need a couple sticks. No big deal. Oh, look at these pretty flowers. Oh, we're totally going to put those underneath our windows. We're going to make little flower beds. Oh, dude, sticks. Look at this. Look at this. My cup runneth over with sticks. Oh, my God. So I can technically put my knife back together. It's just going to break in, like, what is that, 4% durability left? That's done. She's cooked. There's no way. 0 sharpness. It's just, like, non-existent. It's still good enough to cut the grass. What we really need is a windmill-powered lawnmower that can, like, just automatically travel around and then automatically cut the grass for us. Periodontite. What's this? What the hell is this? Oh, dude. Dead fox? I bet you that, Nah, nothing. I get nothing. Can I take the bones, though? Yes, I can. I can take the bones. That's good enough. You know what? I guess we're just gonna have to go with the periodontite knife blade. It's gonna have to be fine. Okay, let's put that together. We'll use this handle because it's already got some damage on it. There we go. Beautiful. And then let's take our shovel, which is also almost breaking. But that's okay. We're not going to judge it for that. It can nearly break. Oh, more cattails. Gimme. Gimme. I need food. And I need bandages. At some point, we're going to have to go collect these roots and, like, replant them around here. We're going to have to bring them back. Well, I'm not to the berries yet. I am that's true. I am walking past the berries. I know that they're there. There's a bunch of little berry bushes floating around here. We're using the cattails for now. And then we're going to relocate all those berry bushes right around the house, inside the fence. Although I should probably eat a berry or two just to, like, boost up my, I should probably eat a couple of these just to get my, like, berry meter up or whatever. Yeah, that does give you a little bit more hunger. There we go. Oh, dude, some vitamin C? Look at this. I still got another snooze left. Fighting off scurvy and everything? Yeah, thanks for the tip. Look at that. Oh, dude, look at that. I got a little bit of vitamin C in there now. Protein, vegetable. Dude, we're getting a balanced diet. We got the whole food pyramid going on here. This is fantastic. I think this is all going to be... like cobblestone base. I just need some more stuff for this. Okay, Was it thatched roof top that then goes in the middle? What was it? What was it? It's thatch. 3 thatch makes that. So we do have to break... There's got to be a better way to, like, actually make thatch out of the grass rather than dissecting the roof with my knife. I guess I do only really need, like, 1 more piece, though. There it is. That's the final... That's the final piece. Right? No, wait, maybe it's more... Maybe it is more than 1 piece. Maybe it's a few. We're gonna need to put a back door on here too. What do I have? Not nearly enough sticks. Not nearly enough sticks. Okay. Let's head... Please let this break just into the center thatch. Yes. Boom. Wait, what does the ridge end look like? Is that like somehow like an end cap? Oh, I bet you that hangs like off. I bet that, like, hangs over off the edge. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh my god, I need 3 more. Rip. Dude, this is some straight-up lawnmower simulator right here. The real question is, can I finish the roof and say my goodbyes before Jeff Bezos comes? Oh, dude, I don't think so. I'm not running ads again. I'm not running ads again just to say goodbye. You know what? I think we're gonna end it here. We have the bones of our house done. When I see you guys next week, this will be a bit more fleshed out and ready to rock. So we're gonna go ahead. Let's disconnect before I die. We're safe. We're safe. Thank you guys so very, very much for joining me today and for this evening of Vintage Story. That was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. We're going to get all the little bugs worked out on this server. I need to figure out why that hitching is happening. I may have to disable a mod or two or do some strange configuration stuff here. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Does the credit roll still work? It does. It does. The world's sexiest people, that's all of you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. We got subscribers and resubs. Flammy Z, Dusty Balls, Neelanth. Thank you so much to all of my moderators. Neelanth is still here. Everybody else there was also a moderator. Comrade Punky, just everybody. King, Digital Librarian, thank you so much for the help. Ads are about to happen, and so we're going to get out of here before Jeff Bezos makes any more money, because he's made plenty off of us tonight. Friends, we will be back next week. Probably like Saturday night or something like that. I think that might be a good night to do it. But I love you guys so very, very much. This has been a ton of fun. It is excellent to be back. Yeah, I think that's about it. We'll catch you guys later in the week, and I hope you all have a fantastic beginning of your July. You know, it's the summer. Go have fun. Go get a tan. And hopefully this rain stops one of these days. I'll catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your night. Jeff Bezos hungers. Get out of here, Jeff Bezos.